Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Mowers and More. If you've been following this build project, we have been trying to get my little 1999 Murray Widebody LT running. In the last video, we took a look and saw that the gas tank was clean and that the carburetor, we don't know about the carburetor, but we're hoping it's clean. But we ended up with no spark. I put a battery in it, and so some time has passed. Gotta wait for these things to arrive. But I did reach out and order from HIPAA a new ignition coil, and surprisingly it came with a new spark plug too. So we're going to go ahead and install those, and we're going to give this thing another shot. Hopefully we can get this thing fired up today. Let me get the camera closer in and we'll see what we can do. All right, so I guess first up we'll remove the spark plug. We'll go ahead and swap that over. There we go. And this coil, this was a rat's nest of what a mess. Okay, I don't think that's the same plug though. Ooh. So we'll have to reuse that plug. That doesn't look good at all. Put that in there, you're likely to pop a hole in the engine. All right, so I'll take a wire brush to that and we will reuse it. But for right now, I've got to find some pretty small stuff here to hit this. And I'm a little worried, a lot of rust. If you remember, there was a huge rat's nest, mouse nest, whatever, up here, and it made it look awfully ugly. So I'm hoping that these don't break off, because that would definitely complicate things for today. But let's see what we can do here. I think those are 8s maybe. Oh, okay, that one came out. Let's see about this one. Yeah. Oh, okay, so definitely was more than slightly worried about these things snapping off, but it looks like we're going to be okay. I'll go ahead and remove these. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but I've got the diesel heater running. I'll show you in another video how I heat this little shop. It's amazing. I just have this, oh, I can't even remember the name brand of it now, but I think it was like Anbull or something like that, diesel heater. Just cut out a piece of cardboard or a piece of plywood, put it in one of the windows, and really takes the chill out of the air. Now it's 30 today, so it's not the coldest we're gonna get, but you know, come on, there we go. Okay, so that thing there, I mean, it's pretty rusty and pretty ugly. We're gonna say that that is toast, and that'll be that. There is also some crud even down in here. I'll have to pick some of that out of here anyway. We'll just put that out for right now. All right, as for our new one, it's more of a universal fit, and you can see it's smaller than the original, but hopefully it works out okay. Got my plug under here. We'll go ahead and plug that in before I even lay it down on top, assuming I can get it to you. It's amazing. When I got started on working on engines, the engines of the day still had points, and it was such a pain to do any kind of work on this, because usually your points and condenser would go out. They were inside underneath the flywheel here, which usually requires either a puller, an impact gun and a puller, or a good amount of beating and hammering with pry bars and stuff. And so you always increase the possibility that you have a whoopsie and damage something. What I'm not showing here is that this doesn't sit directly up against the flywheel. You have to have a gap. I'm just eyeballing it. We'll see how close I can get it, and if it needs to be adjusted, I certainly will. That's it, right about there. So all I'll do here is, the grease in my ratchet's so cold that it doesn't want to ratchet very well. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna set that, I'd say right about there. Pull this one back a little bit, right about there. I don't remember the exact spec on this, but usually if you just pay attention to how it came off, you'll get close. Yeah, there's the magnet. So we're free and clear on that. Okay, so poor innocent spark plug here. We're gonna go ahead, clean it. Actually, I'm gonna look around. I might actually have a spark plug that does fit this, but let me take it over to the bench. I'll see what I can find. All right, well, I actually did have the correct one. It was a HIPAA spark plug. Part number was IATF 16949. So a little bit different, but shallow. Go ahead and get that installed. It's gonna be time to give this thing a try. I guess I probably ought to check for spark first, but I don't want to. I hope that I hope that I'm right, and it just goes in and fires up. Oh, that's an older style plug there. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping it just works out. It never does, but I'm hoping it does. Okay, so let me back the camera out, and we will see. The battery was pretty low from me testing it last time, but hopefully it's got enough to sputter. If we can get it to sputter, I'm calling that a win. All right, fuel's on. Parking brake is engaged. Throttle is into the choke mode. And here we go. Oh man, the battery's dead. All right, let me pause the camera and we will charge the battery. I've got that cool Mowers charger that hopefully will bring this thing back to bed. Back to life. It was, we had started this thing so many times trying to get it running before. I understand the battery's dead. I should have charged it earlier, but kind of forgot. All right, let me pause the camera. We'll charge the battery up. We'll give this thing another try. All right, I've been charging the battery for about a half hour. I'm hoping that's enough of a charge to get this thing to at least sputter and stutter, because if we can do that, we'll go ahead and clean or even replace the carburetor on it if need be. But at least we'll know that it is ready to rock and roll. Oh, I'm excited. Here we go. All right, well that is a success story for today for sure. So what has to happen now, because it's able to run with the choke on but not with the choke off. So the carburetor itself, even though the fuel system seemed clean, needs a tune-up or a cleaning at least. And so what I'm going to do next, and this will be in the next video, is I'm going to replace the fuel filter, and I'm either going to rebuild or replace the carburetor. I think I have a brand new carb for this sitting around, and if I've got it, I might as well use it. I'm excited. It's not a very long video this time around, but that makes up for the last video, which kind of went long because it just would not start. Whew. And it's a little sooty in here right now from blowing out 20 years or at least 15 years worth of soot and dust. So I'll leave it at that. I'll see you in the next video on this project to turn this, get it running, convert it over to an ATV, and use this as our new multi-use tactical tractor. Till next time, my friends, take care.